There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. We are live. It's a Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analyst Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for Houston. Wood out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Wall. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Nwaba in at the 3 spot. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant, Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3. The Nets off the tip. Here's Irving. Harden outside. Lobs it up for Jordan. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Shoots from the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Count that bucket.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Oladipo. Outside, Wall. Shot clock at 5. 13 feet away. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And it's Houston on the break. Oladipo's running. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Tucker.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jordan kicks to Irving. Back to Jordan. Harris looking it over. Oladipo against Harden. Misses the layup. Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Oladipo. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Got a piece of it. Nwaba passes to Wall. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Nwaba, guarded by Harden. Now the pass to Wood. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Houston.
Well, defense defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Harden, no good. Harden's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Oladipo for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harden against Oladipo. It's Harden with the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
As crafty as they come, Harden uses that tremendous body control to his advantage.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Now here's Wall. Oladipo with the ball. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Durant. Second chance shot. He can't get that one. And Houston the other way now. Wall wide open. The Rockets with another miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the shot is good.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Irving against Wall. Rebounded by the Nets.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
From the line, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, sometimes it's about shot selection, and Kyrie Irving finds the weakness in the defense consistently.
Wall passes to Wood. Here's Nwaba, guarded by Harris. Oladipo outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Irving. Outside, KD. Yep, that one goes in there.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been giving John Wall all sorts of problems. He still hasn't been able to solve their defense. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness. No matter what's going on, no matter how hard you want to do well, or if you mess up, just keep going. Just keep playing hard, just give it your all. And, you can live with the results after that because you know you gave it 110%.
And you know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Houston, all out there with Gordon. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's House in at the small forward. And that one falls for John Wall.
I think you can make a very strong case that John Wall has been underrated throughout his career. This guy is a multi-talented point guard who prides himself on leading his guys.
He's off on the second.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Durant kicks to Harden. Pass to Irving. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
How about the great body control by Kyrie Irving, one of the best small men in the league at converting through contact.
Here's Wall. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more. Nets leading by 7. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now Wall. He's got 5. Lets it go from 11. Jump shot is good. Wall's got 7 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Irving passes to Harden. He dishes it to Jordan. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
And doesn't matter how a defense plays him. Harden is going to make sure that that three-point shot is a primary weapon. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, this is often how DeAndre Jordan gets his points in a set offense, off the roll.
Rockets trail by 9. Wall looking for an opening. Offline with his 3.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Down low, Green. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
This offense just continues to impress.
We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter. Gordon kicks to Wall. No good that time, so Brooklyn will take it the other way.
their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Well, Kevin Durant is so crafty. He is outstanding at forcing the issue and drawing fouls.
The Nets have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
First one falls for him.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Houston also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Christian Wood. David Nwaba comes in for Danuel House. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Gordon. And KD drops them both. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Brooklyn. This is the most they've led by 13 points. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the half. All with the steal. And he comes up with the deuce. Wall's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Outside Irving. It's stolen by Wall. It's good. Wall's got 11 points.
Listen, we are talking about one of the strongest and most physical players at his position. John Wall, give me a little contact, no problem.
From deep Harden. It's rebounded by Houston.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
Here's Oladipo. Passes to Cousins. 1 second left. He lays it in.
Now, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
And so it's Brooklyn heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. An exceptional game plan helped them open with a 12-4 run. When the first quarter came to a close, their lead was 8. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. Shaq, let's get your take on Brooklyn.
Hey, man, the Beard's doing his thing again, guys. One of the best scorers in NBA history. Look, he has so many different moves. This step back right here, look at this. Wow, he's built to carry the load offensively.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about the Rockets?
To me, they looked out of sync shooting the basketball. Under 40% for the first half. Some of it was poor shot selection, but mostly it just looked like they were out of rhythm. For the second half, they need to push more for buckets in transition. Get to the foul line a little bit more. Try to get back in the flow.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here are the Rockets now. 7-point differential. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5. And it's Wall in the corner. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by Wall.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Here's KD. Basket good. KD's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for the Nets.
I think your best option defensively is to try to keep the ball out of Durant's hands, because if he's that close, he will convert.
That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to 7. Good work from Wall.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Irving passes to Harris. Here is Durant. Good on the bucket. Durant's got 4 this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today. And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Irving kicks to Harden. Misses from short range. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Mwaba. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Harden against Oladipo. Durant trying to break free. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Brooklyn leading by 7. And the jam by Harden.
Okay, Kevin Durant scanning the floor, looking for opportunities. Make your teammates feel good. Nice.
Rockets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the 3rd. That leaves room for improvements here. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he's got his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, Wood. So it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Luau. It's Durant on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Shoots over Tucker. It's rebounded by Houston. Wood's got more rebounds now tonight. Oladipo outside. Green for 2 points. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, the rise and fire from Victor Oladipo, the team is feeding off him right now.
On the wing, Brown. From deep. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. And the Nets lead by 8.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside Gordon. From outside the arc. No good there. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. 13 points was has their biggest lead in the game. Here's Johnson. Brown outside. Durant way outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Well, Kevin Durant is a dead-eye sniper, right? He takes pleasure in putting it to the defense from there.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Oladipo against Johnson. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Well, right now, Oladipo is just manipulating the defense in the pick and roll situation. The man is doing work.
The pass to Luau. From deep three-point range. Rockets with the rebound.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The Nets making a switch here. Shamet's checked in. Here's Wood. Oladipo outside. Kicks it to McLemore. 6 to shoot. Pass to Wood. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
You've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Durant. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Durant's got 9 points now in the quarter. Rockets trail by 9. Now, here's Oladipo. Good work defensively by Johnson. Now, here's Shamet, defended by Gordon. Passes it to KD. Back to Shamet. There's Brown with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Ben McLemore. Wood out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Gordon, and it's Oladipo in at the 1. Rockets trail by 9. Inside, and finished off by Wood.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Durant, the pass to Shamet. Back to KD, and finished off by KD.
Kevin Durant on a prototypical KD roll. My man is going.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Houston. Outside Gordon. Pass to Cousins. Back to Gordon. It's Oladipo on the wing. Offensive rebound. Nets leading by 9. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by Cousins. And it's Shamet missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
That one falls.
Well, you don't see him work the catch and shoot game often, but DeMarcus Cousins proving capable right there.
The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A deep 3 from Green. Rockets with the rebound. good. It's good. Woods got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. There are far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Harden comes in for Landry Shamet. And Irving subbed in for Tyler Johnson. David Nwaba is checked in for the Rockets. John Wall comes in for McLemore. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach said to the team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
The offensive rebound. Nets leading by 5. Here's Harden. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
Wall against Harden. Wall attacking. Over Jordan. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Woods got 10 points in just the second half.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Ball against Irving. The pass to Harden. Five on the clock. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And it's true. Kevin Durant is all about doing what's best for the team. This guy has no problem setting a great screen.
And the Rockets making a change here. Tucker's checked in. That free throw good from Harden. Rockets trailed by 8. 1:52 left in the fourth. Here's Wall. And Irving pulls it down. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Oladipo. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Wall. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in.
Now that's taking it to the teeth of the defense. Wall is in attack mode.
Nets leading by 6. Harden with it. Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Nets shooting a paltry 33% in the fourth. Not a good showing for this offense. Ball against Harden. Up and in on the layup. And the Nets lead by 8.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Harden. Clock at 6. From deep. Victor Oladipo Hero grabs the miss. This one for three. Connects from downtown.
And this is what leaders do. Victor Oladipo says it's my time.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
You know, I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. You know, just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in, and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.